Don't worry, I found it. I thought I forgot my coffee. Janelle here with Coffee, Wine, and Stitching Time. Welcome to my channel. My channel about cross stitching and yarn, and maybe some quilting soon. It's getting closer to being up in my sewing room. Yeah, just all the things I love to do. That's what this channel's about. And there's always coffee. You know, it's called Coffee, Wine, and Stitching Time. I really need to up my game more on the wine, don't I? I have bottles of wine, just they're aging. I think aged wine is good in some cases, but in some cases I don't think aged wine is good. So I really do need to up my game more on wine. Although it's not 5 o'clock yet. I know it's 5 o'clock somewhere, but it's way not 5 o'clock here yet, so we can't do the wine yet today. Anywho, welcome to my channel. Today is October 19th. I just went and got my nails done, ready for Halloween. I got some black sparkle there, and oh, here, let's go this way so you can see the heart better. I thought that was really fun. I wanted some sort of a spider web, so I got that on there. So that was fun. Now I'm back, and I have this whole pile of stuff that's been sitting in my room for 2 weeks, and I need to put it away. So in order to put it away, I have to do a floss tube. So I'm doing a floss tube. How's that? All right, let's start with some, well, okay, my last floss tube was called like Ready for October. It was at the beginning of October. It was right before I went on the retreat for going to Floss Friends retreat down in Iowa. That was super fun, super fun. So amongst this, here, let me just kind of let you preview my pile there. There's some stuff there. And then there's more stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about this box. So we're gonna have to talk about that box too. The rest of it is, you've I think seen it already, so there we are. Oh, no, I really shouldn't have moved the camera, should I? Oh well. Maybe I should just move the whole, moving the whole stand is so much easier than moving the camera. Some days it takes a minute for me to understand the better ways to do things. Ask my boss at work. Hey, anywho, going forward, we're not gonna, this is not a floss tube about work. So we're definitely not going there. Let's start with some progress, shall we? I feel like I wanted to have 5 new starts for the retreat. And I know I made the goal, I accomplished the goal, but now the number of them is baffling me. And I didn't prepare. Everything's just in the same piles that I've been throwing it in. So like as I prepare here, let's organize. So yeah, so what did I do the last couple weeks? I went to the Floss Friends retreat. Went and saw Waylon. Oh my gosh. My grandson Waylon is the cutest little pumpkin, literally. Check out this picture. This is Waylon. He is, just to give you an idea, he's busting out of this pumpkin. And they got the biggest one that they could find. So it was just kind of funny. He is 8 months now, and he's wearing size 12 to 18-month size clothes. The 18-month size clothes, the 18-month size pants are a little troublesome in the waist and thigh area. So, oh, I should have brought that in too. Oh, I'll bring that. Let me go grab that really fast. I went to a craft fair yesterday, and they had these baby onesies, and this was the perfect thing for Waylon right now. Thick thighs and spooky vibes. He is such a cute little chunk. He's starting to roll around. Well, he's been rolling around, but excuse me, he is starting to crawl. He'll get up on the fours, he'll move one of his extremities and fall. So he doesn't have the motion on how to move them all together yet. But he gets up, and then when he falls, then he like turns around and spins and sits up, and then he like does it again. So within all of that motion, he gets to where he wants to go. And he apparently is getting faster because his mom turned her head the other day, was doing some stuff, and he made it all the way into the kitchen, going up a step and everything, made it over to the dog water bowls. So if I have a picture of that, I'll throw that in here too, but it was too darn cute. But yeah, so we got to go hang out with Waylon a little bit, and Waylon has a little sister on the way in January, if you didn't know. And so I got dad with beards are the best, because my son has a decent beard. And to go along with that, I bought the next size up that said, I'm still waiting for my beard to grow in. So we have a little beard duo. Hopefully this kind of will work together. I don't know. We'll see. I think once he starts moving around, he's going to thin out a little bit, so that onesie will be about the good time when she's born and can wear that one. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, it's going to be one of those days. This is why I don't like doing FlossTubes on weekends. Anyway, so yeah, so I've got those fun things, and going to craft shows this time of year is so fun. And even in the spring, I mean, whenever they are, you always see like unexpected things that you're not gonna imagine. Like there are these cool little puzzle things where these cars that fall around, and so I got a couple of those, but that's Christmas. That's not yet, so I can't spoil them all the time. I have to save some of the things. Oh, dinosaur bellies. I call them dinosaur bellies. They are these colossal dinosaur things, and their mouths open up like really big so you can fit things in it. Like, I can't find something like right here. You could fit these things in there. You could feed these kinds of size things to the dinosaur belly. And there's a Facebook reel or TikTok or something like that, and the mom was talking about how she goes through the dinosaur bellies every so often to find different things. They were missing their toilet paper roll holder, and so she's like, let's check the dinosaur bellies, and that's where it was. So Waylon will have dinosaur bellies. There's already 2 upstairs in the Christmas or birthday pile, and I can get a 3rd one. And I showed my son, and he thought they were great. Grandpa didn't know that I had bought a 2nd one yet, and it was kind of funny because we were talking about it, and he's like, yeah, I saw there's another one up there. And Brandon was talking about it. He's like, yeah. And I said, yeah, we're gonna get a 3rd. He goes, and Brandon goes, yeah, one with like maybe some spiky stuff or whatever on it. And he's like, oh, so you guys are in together on this. So I think Brandon's gonna have as much fun as Waylon does with those dinosaur bellies. I'm so excited. Okay, anyways. Okay, back to shopping yesterday. Let's do this one more thing because this was part of yesterday. I went to Spirit Halloween to get some Halloween decorations, and I'll throw some pictures in here too of some of my Halloween decorations that I did. I needed to get some more grave markers for the yard. But I found these earrings, and I thought this was kind of fun. So here's some with Boo. They're sparkly. And then here's some scary hands. and then these ghosts. And and these can all come apart. I'm gonna take all these and I'm gonna turn them into needle minders. And so I'm growing a large collection of things to turn into needle minders. So one of these retreats, I'm gonna have some needle minders to pass out. So I'm excited. I thought this was good though, because it's like $8 and there's 6 needle minders there. So I think that'll be good. All right, let's get on to progress. Well, that's what I was doing. I was looking through all the things that I had planned versus whatchamajigger. So, okay, yeah, these are my 5 starts. Okay, progress. I did not touch many of my Halloween things yet, except for, what's this one? Except for the things that I brought along to, oh no, that's going to be the next one I work on. Except for the ones that I brought along to Floss Friends retreats. Yep. All right. So that's the pile of possibilities still. The pile of possibilities. Wait, I want one more over there. These are for sure I have to, no, I don't know. Okay, they're just in the pile of possibilities. I really didn't plan today. And this is my problem. Okay, and I wore this sweatshirt, the Sloth, the cross stitch team. We'll stitch it when we stitch it, because I make plans, but then all of a sudden something will derail those plans, and then I don't know where I'm going to go next with it. So I'm just like, you know what? Whatever happens, happens. And I'm not going to kill myself over plans that I've made. So anyway. Okay, let's talk about progress. So I started some things, and let's see, this is, I thought I grabbed my iPad. My iPad is not there. It is a bright blue. You can't miss it. Oh, Janelle. Well, I can't show you progress because some of the patterns are on it. Really? How did I lose that? Found it. It's hiding between project bags. Okay, so the first one. Okay, this is going to be a fun video. My apologies already if it's for all the crazy zaniness that is already occurring. But, so the first one that I have here that I'm going to show you is the Witchy Stitcher. And it is I call it Poison and Medicine. So it's Witchy Stitcher. I don't know the exact name of it, but it says the difference between medicine and poison is in the dose. And this is a preview of it. And it's Witchy Stitcher. And I'm doing my own little conversion on it. And I have the top little section started. So, and this is probably a third of the width of it, so it's only going to come out to about here, and then, you know, it'll be long. So I am doing this on picture this plus shale. So again, here's picture this plus shale, and I don't know what the called for colors are up here, but there were a lot more browns and everything included in that of what it called for. I am pulling out all the colors so you guys can see what I've changed it from and to. And I don't think I can actually show you what it's from because, oh, I can. Because I ordered the DMC and it didn't come until after I was back from the retreat, but it was okay since I decided to go with different colors anyways. All right, so yes, I totally can like show you what it was supposed to be and what I chose for those colors. This works out well. Okay, so in 310, I'm keeping the 310 instead of ecru. Well, no, let's see. Instead of ecru, I'm doing 453, which is this one. So I don't have the 310 with me, but so 453 for this one. And then instead of 5, so instead of this color, I'm doing 3042. So I'm giving it more of a purpley pinky tone. And then instead of 6, well, instead of 6 or 7, I'm doing 6 or 7. Let's see, where's my 6 and where's my 7? So these two I'm keeping intact. And then instead of 8, which is this one, it's a little bit darker brown again. I am doing 451, which is a little bit, it's close, but it has a little more pink purple to it. And then instead of 9, so instead of this darker brown, I'm doing 3041, which is a darker purple. And then 3865 I'm leaving as that. So I am doing, so 310, so these are my colors. That I'm choosing to do. So it has a little bit more of that purpley vibe instead of brown vibe. Okay. That's the best I'm gonna get on here. The only, oh look, there's my 310. All right, so that was a start, and I did it, and I figured out and worked through all the colors and got it started, and it's just a big mess right now. And yeah, that's how some things live in my life, is messy. All right, next up, another start, and this is in my project binder that I got when I was at camp retreat from Soulful Creations, and it has zippers and it has up here, and this is the start. It is Winifred the Witch by Rosie and Me, and I started this on, I don't know what fabric this is. There was no, oh no, this one does have a thing. It is from, oh wait, no, this isn't the one. Or is this the one? Yes, this one I think it was from, or was this a hand-dyed one? I don't know, I got one that was a hamster fabric and one that was, didn't have a tag on it. It looked like it was hand-dyed by somebody. Oh, this is the hamster one. All right, hand-dyed fabric, Ada, by Crazy Hamster. So that's this fabric. It was on the free table. And here is just another little view of the witch. So I started the hat. So this is going to be a titch bigger than I expected it to be. So hopefully I'm sure I'll have enough fabric, but yeah. So I finally got that started. And this is it's a project that both Jennifer and I were starting, the frog stitcher, and she's probably done with it already. But this is my first nurge. I actually had to have help trying to figure out my nurge because I have a defective nurge. Oh my gosh. This thing, when you untwist it, it should just come apart, but no, it like sticks and it doesn't do it, and there's like an extra thing in there that's rough. It took a few different people to help me figure out my nurge, but we got it figured out. So there's that one. And this is the start that I had planned for the retreat that I actually started before I went to the retreat. I did stitch a little bit more of it. What I'm doing with this one is I'm taking the Needle Bling Designs pattern. This is Us. I'm doing those words, and then I'm taking this. It is from Twisted Willow Designs, and it is in the Just Cross Stitch magazine from June of 2021. It's called Home. And I'm taking these two and I'm going to combine some. So I'm going to do this and I'm going to do coordinates. And then I'm doing it on a pretty gray, I believe, yeah, Forbidden Fiber Co. Harvest Moon 18 counts. And I'm just using 310. And I think I messed up somewhere on one of these words, so we stopped. Retreat stitching sometimes is hard when you have to count. But we have that. So I did start it at home, but I did a little bit more on it. Okay, I gotta put Crazy Hamster back away. We can't lose that because that's gonna be a question again. I won't remember if this is the one that has Crazy Hamster or if it's the other one that has Crazy Hamster, but. All right, the next thing that I started, and this is from Needle Bling, and I got one of the first Ada's from this collection. This is her new color. So it's Needle Bling Design Grape Fizz. So it's showing, there you go. That's a pretty true accurate color. So this is pretty. And I started Witch's Tutu. So look at those boots. And here is what I started. So I started the top stripiness of the boots. And I went with these are the colors that I'm doing. So we altered a little bit. Teresa and I went through the colors next to Grape Fizz and found the right colors to use. So these are the colors that we'll be using for this project. It's gonna be so cute. I can't wait to pick out the I'm gonna call it tutu material, but it's not it's not raffia. Oh my goodness, what is that called? That is called it's not scrubby tulle. You know, the name of it, which is tutu, tulle. There's tulle on it. So I have that start. These are little starts, but at least they're starts, right? Okay, and then the fifth start that I had for that weekend was my Trick or Treat row from Bent Creek, right here. And I'm calling this, well, it's not quite finished. I actually did use the call for colors on this. I am not including the border. I've been working on this the last couple weeks. So I had Trick. Did I have or? Oh no, so I had, at the retreat, I had Trick and I did not have Or done. I had Trick and this, and then I started doing that border. I'm not liking the border on there. I could just change the color of the border if I wanted to. But I feel like, since I finished it, I feel like I could just have it as this. And maybe do like some fun rickrack around the edge. Because what I'm going to do is, when I have all of these done, I'm going to figure out like some sort of framing technique to switch these out. So maybe I'll just add something fun along it or around it or something like that. But here's a close-up. So I need to frog this part of the border, and then it is a done deal. Trick or treat, smell my feet. So yay! So that was, I have one Halloween finish. I wanted to have 4 Halloween whip finishes, and that is one of them. So feeling pretty good about that. And then I have my second one. The second Halloween, so those were all of the starts that I did. So that tied into continuously more stitching and a finish. And then the other finish that I have was one of my existing Halloween whips. This was from October 2022, and it's called Sneaky Spooky Spells by Luminous Arts, Misty Purcell. And there's sneaky, spooky spells. I only did sneaky and spooky. I'm not gonna do spells. But I have this done, and this is on the called for fabric. I believe it was called Opulence. Yep, 18 count Opulence, and I used the called for colors as well. Last time I showed it to you on the sneaky, I only had the black, so it was like little pieces here and there, kind of a deal. But this October, since I've been back home after the retreat, I did finish sneaky and spooky. So there's sneaky and spooky. And I'm going to take them and turn them into little pillows so I can put them in my dough bowl. Because I got a little mini dough bowl from Chantel's 141 and I love it. Now I want to get a larger dough bowl with more of a natural, and I also want to get a white dough bowl. So I have white, black, well maybe I should get gray. White, black, gray, and natural are the 4 that I want, so I can incorporate that into my seasonal decorating. But, so yay, I have 2 finishes. I could actually call this 3 finishes if I wanted to really be there, but I'm just gonna call it 2 of my whips are gone because Sneaky Spooky Spells was only one of the whips. So, and look, I have 2 empty Q snaps. Check it out. That means 2 finishes. All right. What else do I have? I don't have anything else stitching wise for progress. Let's see. Knitting wise, I did do like maybe 3 rows on my sock head hat that I'm knitting for Jennifer. I'm starting to bring this project to work, so this is my lunchtime knitting at the office. And I'm not going to the office real often. It's only a third of my time, so 30% of the time that I work that I'm in the office, so it's not a ton. It equates to either 1 or 2 days a week, and sometimes no days a week, depending on the week. So I'm working on that sock head hat. And then I also, let's see, I don't think I did any more on this, but this was my, this is the other reason I pulled out my iPad so I could find the name of this guy again. This is the Cross Keys Cowl by Narrow Path Designs. And I'm doing mine in black and basically black and white or charcoal or whatever. And it does have a little bit of texture in there. So I'm going to continue working on this. So this will be my sitting on the couch at night kind of project to work on. And then I did a little bit on my brioche hat as well until I didn't. I was in the car knitting and chatting with my husband as we're driving to see the baby, and all of a sudden I got back to this part here and there's something wrong there. So now I attempted to look at it and figure out how to fix it. I don't know how. So my friend Heather, who is my brioche friend, she's my expert brioche person. She's the one who dropped down like 2 or 3 maybe 3 or 4 places in my hat and fixed some of the mistakes I had. So I'm waiting for Heather to come back from New York because she went to the, what was it called? She went out to New York for the festivals. I can't think of the name of it right now, but yeah, so hopefully I can get together with Heather soon so she can help straighten me out again. So Heather, if you're watching and we haven't done this yet, guess what? All right, with that, let's talk. I'm gonna leave that over for plans. We'll leave plans for later. Let's start digging through some packages. This I wasn't sure what it was. Let me just look at the box to see that there's nothing on there. Okay, there's nothing on there that'll... This was from Fangirl Fibers, and this was a box that I received. It's called the Dark Academia Colorway Guide. So if you have this box and you're trying to be secret, trying to surprise yourself, you might not want to watch for a little bit. But I have this, which tells me all of the colorways. So everybody would have gotten this in their box. I'm not seeing that I got any patterns for this, and I still have not reached out to Fangirl Fibers to ask. I remember ordering this, but I don't remember all the details of it. And now when I go out to the website, it's not telling me all the details because it's no longer available. So I got all kinds of floss drops. I got some fun needle minders. And I don't know if these are things that I ordered separately or if they came from the box either. Like I said, it was so long ago, I don't remember. I don't remember. So yeah, so those are fun. And I got a couple project bags in here. So there's this one. And then there's this fun one too. Oh, this one has like a little, it has like a little pocket inside too. Nice. And it has a nice little holder grabby. Okay, so I did put all of these in order. So there's one of these for every day. So you know what? We're gonna open them. We are going to open them. So number one, okay, and there aren't names with these things, so, oh, are these silk? These might be, oh my gosh, they're soft. These might be silk. I don't know. I'm so lost with this. I don't know. Anyways, this is called Vellum. And it is soft and, oh my gosh, that is yummy. Okay, so we're putting them back into the packages. October 2nd is called Memento. And it's a little minty green color to it. Okay, October 3rd. If I haven't warned you, or if you didn't catch it, this is gonna be a long video. Yeah. This is called Village, Villichor, Villachor. And it's a creamy, oh my gosh, I want to know if these are silk. They feel so soft. It could be silk. All right, October 4th is called Sepulchre. I don't know. Sepulchre? Sepulchre. I will go ahead and spell some of these names on the screen for you. The ones I don't know how to say very well. Okay, number 5 is Catacomb. Ooh, this is a fun gray. It's gray with a hue of purple. Catacomb. October 6th, Sonnet. A nice, pretty, soft blue, baby blue. October 7th, Gossamer. That is a pretty lilac. And it has some variation colors in there, too. There's some dark and some, this one's fun. Okay, October 8th is Starcrossed. It's kind of fun looking at the name and trying to guess in my head what I think that might be. That's really a pretty, pretty pink. I can't wait to do, I see a fairy or something with that one. I did get, you'll see one of my freebie finds at the Flash Friends retreat. I don't know if it's a mermaid or a fairy, but I bet it'll be really pretty. Okay, October 9th is Thistledown. Pretty purple. October 10th is Moonquill. I'm feeling like this should be a soft white kind of a thing, but let's see. Moonquill. Oh, all right. It is, I'm going to call it a very light Tiffany turquoisey green blue. Very light, very subtle green blue. Very pretty. Yeah, I could see some of these definitely as being a fairy or mermaid for the baby girl. All right, Crucible. There's another pretty purple. Oh my gosh. I need to figure out how I can name these a little bit so that... Okay, we might kind of get out of order a little bit. October 12th, because my envelopes all just kind of fell down. October 12th is Candlewick. All right, so we've got a nice Candlewick color, which, look at the variation of colors in there. That's going to be pretty. I don't know for what, but I'm thinking corn. A nice Halloween pumpkin-y corn. October 13th, Poetica. Ooh, that's really pretty. I like that dusty rose color. Very fun. October 14th, Hemlock. Okay, hemlock is a plant. It's a flower. It is, if I remember right, it's poisonous. Green. Very pretty. Very pretty. Oh my god, and they are so soft. Okay. Number 15, Ravenwood. Okay, now I'm guessing this one's going to be black. What do you think? Ravenwood. No. We have another... That looks very similar to Crucible, I think it was, or Catacomb. All right, October 16th, Reverie. Oh, this one's cool. Okay, you don't know if this one's blue or purple, but it has like blue, purple, and pink to it. You can see where the colors shift. That's cool. All right, 17. Okay, here's the 17. Eldritch. Ooh, oh, that's pretty. It's a nice, it's a steel kind of blue, but it's like a steel baby blue. That's cool. 18th, Cathedral. All right. We got a little darker version of that Dusty Rose. That's really pretty. Really pretty. 19th, today. All right, we have a nice pretty fuchsia, magenta fuchsia. Okay, so here we're on the 20th now. So if you are surprising yourself with the colors each day, you're gonna want to fast forward a little bit. Weathered. Oh wait, the 19th was called Noctis. The 20th is called Weathered. Ooh, okay, so this has some little coppery specks in it. It actually looks like Cathedral. I would actually call this one Cathedral, but all right, this one's called Weathered. The 21st is called Corvidae. Oh, that's a pretty purple. It's a magenta purple. That's really cool. The 22nd, Ruin Lark. Okay. This is a very, very pretty blue. I could actually see this on a patriotic something. That is cool. Like the flowery patriotic thing. October 23rd, Nocturne. All right, so we have a little bit of that magenta color again. The 24th, Grimoire. All right, going back into the purplies again, a little darker than the other ones. 25th, Ink Stained. All right, here we've got some dark blue with a little gray hue to it. The 26th, Ruin Rose. Cool. 27th, Darklin. Okay, we have another dark blue. It almost might have a little bit of purple in it as well. Okay. We have Poetica again on the 28th. Now I'm really confused. Okay, the 29th, we have Halloweener. Ooh, this is cool. That is... Okay, so when it was in the package, I was thinking it was orange, but I pull it out. It's like a burgundy, muted, faded burgundy. That's really pretty. And then that was the 29th. The 30th is Dire Bloom. A darker green. That's cool. I like that. And then the 31st, Wraithen. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, another dark magenta-y color. All right, so those are our dark academia colors. And I've got a little homework to do. I think I just need to send them an email and ask them to help explain a little bit more. Just to verify I'm not missing something, because feel like I'm missing something. All right. Let's continue on with some haul. I've been doing a little self-shopping lately, so this one I've already opened. I got some fun t-shirts, some Halloween, some Thanksgiving, some just for fun, you know, Facebook ads. They get ya. It's a girl's gotta have options. I had to get this one. These t-shirts are really soft. They're kind of polyester-y, but it's kind of fun. So a girl's gotta have options. Here's my Girls Will Be Girls. Okay, now we're getting into the other holidays. I love the saying, and this turkey was so cute. Turkey, gravy, beans, and roll. Let me see that casserole. And then for Christmas, Jingle Ball. Did anybody sign up for Jingle Ball? I am excited. I got the things I wanted to get. I am signed up for Jingle Ball. I got the kit for the mesh bag with Primrose. I got the kit for the snow globe with Hello from Liz Matthews, I believe. And I got the PDF class for the gingerbread stitch book. So I'm super excited. So I think this will definitely be something I wear for Jingle Ball. Be merry, be jolly, be kind. So, and I have some fun leggings that I know that will match with. So there is that. Okay, and I think I did some more clothes shopping. I think that's what this one is. Now, it's a small bag for what oh, you know what? No, this isn't the clothes. This is Fabulous Fibers. I think this is yarn. The other clothes haven't gotten here yet. But I have some sweatshirts coming. I think this is, yes. So this is the second installment of my Storyteller Cowl series, the Bake Me a Murder. So I did the Bake Me a Murder. I got that one. I haven't started it yet. This is the next installment, and it is called Fog on the Frankenstein Line. And there it is there, and it comes in this nice bag. I think, excuse all the rumblings. I think, yes, everything is wrapped inside here. There's a nice little caution tape there. It says, "Can you crack the case? Step aboard the Frankenstein Line, a real journey from Boston to Canada where luxury meets suspense. The dining car gleams, the silverware sparkles, but every passenger has a story. Everyone has something to hide. When disaster strikes mid-journey, you'll need more than needles or hooks. You'll need your wits. Each clue will bring you closer to the truth as the mystery unfolds one skein at a time." This case includes sock fingering yarn, bunch of different skeins, knit and crochet patterns, notions and surprises, and a thrilling mystery. So I am going to keep this under wraps because I want to do these and I want to work to solve the mysteries. So this one and the Bake Me a Murder one. Yep, it has how to get started. Oh, it says open day 1 on the 19th. Today's the 19th. Okay, maybe my plans shift. Welcome aboard. The fog is thick outside, but the real mystery lies within these carriages. A cry in the night, a missing package, a passenger found lifeless, and suddenly every traveler is a suspect. Secrets, alibis, and motives swirl as quickly as the mist. And it's up to you to untangle the threads before the journey ends. Getting started. Your project bag includes 13 packets. Open day 1 on October 19th, then scan the QR code in your letter to access your case. The password above will allow you access to the patterns, the mystery, and other digital goodies. Story chapters are dropped nightly. Find each subsequent package and open, squish, follow any included instructions, repeat. We have a group chat on Instagram to help you for additional help. To join your fellow travelers, send us a DM with your username, ask to be added. Please don't share any colors on social media until it's numbered day. All right. I feel like I need to open. Okay, here's day 1. This is day 1. This is day 2. So that's a bigger one, and then we've got some like little mini skeins. We have some other things that are not all skeins. So, oh, what should I do? No, I have enough things started. This is going to come later. I haven't read any of the other ones in the Bake Me a Mystery. We're not going to start this one yet either. You need to just keep focused, Janelle. Keep focused. Maybe this will... I have been looking at some of these box murder things that I've gotten before. And I've been thinking about getting one of those. One of them is like a Christmas light caper. I think I'm going to order that one so I can have some like little mystery things to work on. And especially this winter when I don't want to go outside at all. Okay. Get rid of the noisy stuff. All right, next up. All right, I'll be right back. All righty, Rudy. Figure I'd take that opportunity, go get a nice little fill up of some coffee that's nice and hot. The last one was pretty darn cold. All right, next up. So I found these flannel shirts. It's called Angry Minnow Company. I don't know where they're actually based out of. You know, where's that cute little knife hatchet thing when you need it? I know, hang on. What a better month to use it. Bam. Right, Jenny? Okay, so Angry Minnow Company. Angry Minnow Vintage LLC. They're these flannel shirts, but there's a special surprise. I have a couple of them and I love them. One of them has like something about being drunk and falling out of a car and whatever. The other one has something about a cute little otter and all that. This one, I got a red one this time. And it's called Leader of the Pack, Rudolph. So I thought this was super fun, super cute. I'm excited. Why is there a big sticker on the front? All right. So there we are. More Christmas attire. Leader of the pack. I love wearing like leggings and a tank top and just throwing that on top because it helps, you know, when you get hot or when you get cold or, you know, it's a comfy, cozy thing to wear. All right, let's keep going with our purchases here. We are going to get into a lot more cross stitch. I promise. I'm just grabbing the first thing as I grab. I got this at the craft fair yesterday also. Oh, I should have brought some props for this. I thought this was cool. Now I can go drink with the neighbors and keep my beverages cold. It's this can koozie and it has all these chicken things all over it. But this is like a 4-in-1, so it fits like a glass bottle. It fits a regular can of beer. It fits the slim cans. It fits, what's the fourth? I don't know what the fourth thing is. Maybe the fourth is just because it has another little thing where you can use it with a straw. But it has like, so I don't know. It's cool. It says, why y'all trying to test the Jesus in me? It's fine. Everything's fine. Give a shit a meter's got nothing. I may look calm, but I've pecked you in my head 3 times. Bro, is that you? Oh my gosh, that's funny. Bro, is that you? Ask yourself, do I feel clucky? That's cute. Let me pour you a tall glass of get over it. I'm fine. Everything's fine. There's a chicken saying moo. Oh, and here's a straw so you can suck it up. Beware of the tiny raptors, and it's a sign with a chicken. It's just fun. Lots of fun things in this guide. So, yay! And then at Spirit Halloween, I found a little coffee mug for Halloween. Isn't it great? I love it. All right, and then, oh, coming back from Floss Friends, Debbie and I stopped at Caribou, so I got a little mummy, and it has Boo in the bottom. So, a little more Halloween stuff. Okay, this was a purchase that we made while we were at Floss Friends retreats. Somebody had this little jewelry box, and they had, so this jewelry box, it was decorated, had some design, some fabric on top, and then on the inside, this is the raw version, so this is the before. It had all, this is what it looks like as a jewelry box. So take some dividers out. We're going to, Debbie and I are going to revamp these things, and there was like they put like fun paper or material in here to decorate it up inside. Little trim along the edges here, little clips here where you could hang some things if you needed to. But yeah, so we've got a few of these, gray, pink, and purple. So Debbie and I are going to work on getting some of these. We got these from Amazon. If you're interested in this, it's about, let's see, do I have a piece of paper handy? Just a regular, normal piece of paper. A ruler would be better, but a piece of paper works wonders as well. So this is an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. So this, you can see the box is right about 8.5, and then it's about 2/3 of that. So 8.5 by what, 5.5, 6, something like that. Yeah, so 8.5 by 6, or 8.5 by 5.5, I bet is what it is, something like that. So yeah. So we've got those that we're going to work on. And some wonderful people had this book, and I got to preview it. So I ordered it because there's lots of fun things in here. It is the Witchy Stitcher. 25 patterns to haunt your home. And let me tell you, these patterns in here, I'm sure somebody's done a flip through of sorts already, but these patterns that are in here are so fun. Oh, yes. Is there a bigger picture of that one? Here you go. The gingerbread house. This owl is fun. I mean, there's just so many good ones in here. Creepy Carnival. Oh yeah, here's a vintage Ferris wheel. I mean, these are really, oh, these two pumpkin people. I don't know the official names of them. Garden of Halloween. Oh, this one's cool too. Here's vintage Halloween dolls. Oh my gosh, there's a bookmark. Oh, there's so many fun things. Then we have carnivorous plants, Dracula's castle. Now this is cool. I don't know if I would ever do it, but that is pretty cool. Oh yes, Nevermore. I'm a big I love Nevermore stuff. I don't know why, I just do. And then the Victorian Haunt House. That's the one on the cover. Ooh, the Memento Mori. Check out that one. Okay, if you are a Witchy Stitcher fan and you aren't convinced to get this book already, I suggest you get it. Superstitious Stitches. It's kind of fun. The Witch's Cauldron. Look at that. And I know the next one I'm going to show you too is really fun. Brooms. 3 of Bazooms. This one's really cool too. Know Your Power. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to show you both of these. There's Know Your Power and then Bat Coven. Oh my gosh. Ha! So cute. There's bookmarks in here. There's so many good things in here, just like even like how to finish a bookmark. So there's this bookmark, but that has instructions on how to finish it too. And it is very detailed. I mean, if you are a beginner stitcher, you would have instructions how to stitch. So good. So good. All right, then let's see what we've got next. What's next on our pile? Oh, this one's something knitting. Ha. Okay, I don't think that was the right place to cut. Should we just cut all of the things that look like that need to be cut, and then we're set? Then we know we're good. I love this little knife. All right. I don't know why it's not opening though. Maybe I just need to stab the box. Okay, maybe there's a 4th side to cut. Okay, pretty soon I'm just going to rip the heck out of it. Yep, I just ripped the heck out of it. That was not a very good box. Well, it was a very good box. So this is from a place called Copper Cactus Collective. Copper Cactus Collective. And again, it was a Facebook find. And I ordered one for myself and I ordered one for knitting friends. What these are leather. Oh my gosh, are they magnetic? They might be, I don't know. They're bracelets, but they're measuring tools and they have multiple things on them. I thought this was really cool. So if you're watching, you might get one of these later. But so it has a stitch gauge built in right here. It has a ruler. It has your needle gauge. And then what's this? Oh, a little place to put stitch markers. And then a little counter. So it's whips per, you wrap around your thing or whatever to try to figure out more gauge. and you can wear it as a bracelet, or you could just wrap it around your project or whatever too. So I got four. I got a brown natural color, I got a blue color, I got a green color, and a pink color. So yeah, so I'm set. I thought they were fun. They're a little stiff right now, but I bet that they'll soften up with use. And that's from Copper Cactus Collective. They had some other really fun things too. All right. Ooh, primitive hair. Okay, I ordered this because there was something, I wanted to get some of the stuff from Primitive Hair during needlework. Oh yes, we are definitely going to be here a long time. I got all of my patterns from Feisty Needle from all the pre-orders. So needlework pre-order stuff, I got all of those things, and I wanted to get some Witchy Stitchers, or not Witchy Stitcher, Primitive Hair stuff. And there was some different things with shipping, it looked like, or whatever with that. So, and then like a couple weeks later, there was a post saying that they were going to clearance out all of their extra things. So I went online and ordered them myself. So the things that I got from her website, I like to get the extra charms and stuff of her sometimes. There's a pin collection. I don't remember the name of all these, but I thought these were fun. So yeah, this is kind of the patriotic We the People, and then the eagle, the bell, and one of the old guys. I don't know which one that's supposed to be. And then some bee stuff. I got some moon and sun and some Halloween. So that was fun. And then, okay, oh, let's do this next. This is Thread the Needle Stitchery. Ooh, I should check to see if I have an invoice. Which one is this from? This was sent October 2nd, so I don't think I have any more outstanding invoices yet. This is the Thread of the Month Club, the Harry Potter version that Athena was doing, and that is stopping. So let's see here. I don't know when it's stopping, but this is the October Thread of the Month Club, and this one is, it is inspired by the Hall of Prophecies. We've got a lot of fun little baby colors. We've got Gentle Art Bluebell, Gentle Art Chalk, Gentle Art Porcelain, Gentle Art Pineapple Sherbet, and Classic Colorworks Baby Blankets. So those are the colors. Very fun. Definitely, this club has definitely helped me build my thread collection. Okay, beverage time. I just don't know which ones to do next. Okay, that's purchases and things from that. Let's do the Black Needle Society box that I got next. This one is from, I shouldn't have done this one yet. There is a smelly thing in here, and I am not a fan of this smell. As long as I keep the box closed, I'm usually okay, but yeah. Okay, this one is called Autumn Abundance, and there are things in here. Of course there's things in here. There's more stitching time, so you can actually grow some time, it looks like. I didn't realize this was going to be so garden-y, if that's what you call it. I don't know. There's a cute little squirrel. I love this little squirrel guy. A tomato pin. This organic tomato thing is very strong, and it's supposed to smell like fresh tomatoes in the garden or something. I don't like it when I have fresh tomatoes in the garden that I'm smelling anyways. It's the vines. I don't know what it is, but it's not a favorite smell. We got a needle minder. This is cute. This one's cute. It has sunflowers and pumpkins on it. All right, then we've got the Artsy Housewife is the pattern. It's called A Study in Persimmon. It is very interesting. I don't know if I would, if I do it, I would definitely be changing colors. I don't know. I'm not liking the difference of the stuff there, but I do like the sunflowers and all the other stuff on it. We got a little reusable bag, and again, it has to do with like canning and gardens and all that. And then there's a little thread floss drop thing that's kind of like a carrot or garden stick. Yes, I am going through this box as fast as I can. And then we have the special floss. We got corn stalks. We got beans and squash. So there we are. We're going to close that up and hide that over there. And take some coffee intake. All right, there. Okay, that was a freebie thing. Oh, I got that. I got my next issue of Knit Nation. I haven't looked through any of those yet. One of these days I will. It's kind of like the just cross stitch. You get them and you go through them once in a while and use them as references later. But I'm kind of saving them up for winter kind of a deal. Kind of like something to help pass the time or look through them when I'm reorganizing and figure out if there's things in each one of them. Okay, this next one that I can't get open because even the knife can't get this one open. This is from the Crafty Grimalkin. And there was a pattern that was specific to the Crafty Grimalkin. It was this is also something that I got turned on to at Floss Friends Retreat. One of the ladies that was there, and oh my gosh, I'm not going to remember her first name. Was it Lynn? I don't think it was Lynn. Anyway, she had a son. Oh gosh, now I'm going to forget the son's name. I have a picture of it. It's a pattern, and she turned it into a baby sampler. So it is Sweet Wing. This is what made me order from Crafty Grimalkin. Sweet Wing Studio, Strong and Courageous. I have been looking for a baby sampler to do for Waylon, and I love this one. Now, I love the mountains and Be Strong and Courageous. I'm going to take off the ship and this down here and put his information down there, but this is going to be his birth sampler that I do. So I'm excited for that. So I finally decided that. And since, you know, I'm out there, I decided, let's see what else they have. Well, they had some other things that were very fun. They had some Picture This Plus Harmony 18 count. Look at that pretty rose pink. And they also had 18 count dwarf Picture This Plus. Now, yeah, that'll be too dark for it, but I was thinking maybe some things for them later, for the babies. I don't know. All right, so there's that. Then they had this. I haven't seen this before, and this is called Hair Bow. It is Lady Create cotton dyed lace. It's like a gray green. I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool. All right. Now we've got a few things bubble wrapped. I ordered needle minders. Of course I ordered needle minders. Why wouldn't I order needle minders? All right. Hold on. All right. I took the opportunity and opened up all the packages. So these are the needle minders I got. Fun little Christmas tree. I got some not Wizard of Oz, Alice in Wonderland ones. Cheshire Cat. I know I got a third one here. Let's see. There it is. The White Rabbit. I got Fueled by Cross Stitch and Coffee. And this fun little moose. So cute. So cute. All right, that was Market. Oh, the fabric, when I got the fabric from Teresa from Needle Bling, because Teresa was at the Floss Friends retreat, I had a few patterns on order from her as well. So she brought those along with that fabric from Flossabilities. I got Trick or Treat Town, Cabin in the Woods. I like this pattern. I don't like the colors that it's in. So I am going to change up and do some different colors. And Polar Bears Express. I got this one for my friend Debbie, and I needed it for myself too. It was too fun to not have. All right, so these, I think the rest of what I have here is Market, and then stuff from the retreat specifically. So yes, this is my box of my Market pre-order stuff. Let's go through that fast. Well, kind of fast. Well, I was just told that it's going to be ready in a couple of minutes, and this is a full box. I'm going to go eat. I'll come back, and then we will do the rest of the Market pre-order stuff, and then all of the stuff from the retreats. Just a FYI, the retreat Floss Friends was at the Stitchery Nook in Osage, Iowa. So we had the Stitchery Nook to shop at, and we had Debbie's Quilt Shop down the road to shop at as well. It was pretty fun. All right, I'll see you after I have a full belly. All right, I'm back and my belly's all full. It's delicious. Okay, let's get back to Market pre-order. I don't know, whatever that thing was called. All right, what are all the fun things that I got? We're just gonna take it from the top. Lila Studios, The Bee Comes. I love elements of this pattern. I thought I could do maybe some fun smalls or something like that with this one. So The Bee Comes. They're not all brand new. Some of these might already be things that have been out there, but this one is Christmas and Snowflakes by Filigram. But these guys were cute, and I got the floss pack to go with it. Let's see, we got Spirit of Christmas Set 1 by Lila Studios. We got some Artsy Housewife. We got a small bouquet. We got Cats and Cocoa. Something about this one just called to me. I want to change the colors on it, definitely, but I love that. I love all the elements. And Hey Pumpkin, I love the outside border of it. And then Silver Creek Samplers, Where Flowers Bloom, So Does Hope. We got some Madame Chantilly. We got Halloween Scooter. I love, love, love the dinosaur in the sky. He is so adorable. I'm calling it the Big Butt Witch. Halloween Flight, Big Butt Witch. Oh, this one was fun. Reindeer Matilda. I don't like all the Matilda things, but I think this one's super cute. It's finally a farm girl. We got some barefoot needle art. Spooky Beacon of Frights. That moon. Oh, the lighthouse. The whole thing. It's just amazing. We got Spooky. And here we have the Mindful Needle. Spooky Mandala. I think that one's cute. And as we're going through these, I think one of these, that one triggered me. My friend Debbie found this at, was it Hobby Lobby or Michael's? I don't know. I think we saw it on Floss Paper Scissors. And Debbie went out and found some, and she got me one. This, if this fits, this could be a really fun one on there. But there's more rounds that have options. This one is Serenita de Campagna, Decorace Halloween. So I think it's 3 decorations of Halloween. They're so fun. And some more Serenita de Campagna. And this one's called Midnight. Oh, look at that fun cat and the owls. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. This is a new designer to me, so I'm very excited. Textile Crafts Stitch Spools. This was fun. We have Puntini, and I think I have 1 or 2 more of these coming. I'm not sure. This is the Countryside Animal Trio. Look at that frog and the big, oh my, so cute. Okay. Blueberry Rich. Tommy's Pumpkin Patch. This, it's just fun. And then also from Pansy Patch, we've got Summer Quilt Barn. I love the colors of this one. All right, then we have some Twin Peak Primitives, The Day Before Christmas. I love me some good houses. Oh yeah, this was a winner. Yasmin's Made with Love, Forest Guardian. We don't like to frog, but boy, we love the frogs. And then here is from Yasmin's Made with Love again, Patchwork Pumpkins. Look at those guys. Aren't they fun? I love like the different patterns on those. They're so cool. Here we have Happiness is Heart Made, Beekeeping Crows. This one I thought would be super fun for like a smalls exchange of some sort if I had to do it for little Christmas presents. It's Christmas Baubles and it's Art Mishka. And Art Mishka is also a newer to me designer, so there's some fun things here. We also have Firework. So again, not all of these are brand new patterns, but they're new to me somewhat. Shannon Christine, we have Bumblebee Buzz. We also have Dragonfly Dreams. Some more Art Mishka, Halloween Ghosts. Okay, these are so stinking adorable. You know, I wonder how big these are. 70 by 68. They might be a little too big for this, but this could be they would be fun on there too. Yeah, they're too big for that. Oh, another Shannon and Christine. We got Ladybug Love. Art Mishka. We have a Christmas tree. It's Let It Snow. Oopsie daisies. Got some Dirty Annie here. Support Your Local Murder. I love the lace look on the finishes on that one. Mary Noel Collection Homespun Elegance. Halloween in a Jar, Madame Chantilly. I don't like the house. Well, I like the house, but I don't want to do it all. I want to do those flowers. Those flowers are pretty amazing. Wildflower stitching, Raven's Midnight Serenade. I love the quilty aspect of it. Stitchy Prose, Christmas Sweater Trio. Who doesn't like some deer and some sweaters? Stitches by Ethel, Christmas Moon. And there's a Halloween moon. I'm not sure if I got the Halloween moon or not, but I know that it called to me after I placed my order, so I might have it. I'm not sure if I did or not. Wildflower stitching. Aw, nuts. Squirrels. Okay, this one was like the first one I saw that was like, got me. Stitches by Ethel, Chicken and Waffles. And there's a whole story about chicken and waffles. Autumn Harvest by JBW Designs. Those are some fun little pumpkins. I don't think that would be, I wonder how big that is. Let's see. 118 by 31. So, yeah, decent size still. All right, again. Lola Crow, Acorns and Friends. Oh, look at that raccoon, the skunk. Oh my gosh. The possum playing possum. Oh my gosh, so cute. And then, of course, Acorn Bonanza. You gotta have all the squirrels by Lola Crow. Shannon Christine, we got some Woodland Winter. In the Meadow, Finally a Farm Girl. Look at the cute snowman. We got some Kathy Barrick and Hello from Liz Matthew, Holly Wreath. So this is a collaborative with them, collaboration. We have some Fa La 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 La, La 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 from Hello from Liz Matthews. Shannon Christine, we have some Autumn Drinks, and I could see these being done individually, especially that owl and that little pumpkin in the middle. Oh my gosh. All right, we got some more Acorn Thieves. This one is by Quaint Rose. More squirrels. I saw a funny video and reel this week. This little kid has the squirrel in the Ring camera and says, "Mom, look, I got the nut grabber." And she's like, "That's a squirrel." "Yeah, but he steals our nuts. Let's just call him a squirrel, shall we?" It was so cute. All right, we got some primitive hair here. We got Woodland Stitching Friends. Look at that hedgehog. So cute. We got some Independence Bunnies. Those blues that I opened from Fangirl Fiber, those would be fun on there. Witches Are Welcome. And then this one, Coven at the Beach. This I thought was really cute. And I got the fabric to go with it. So here on the back you can see the fabric also. Okay, we're getting down there. We got some Erin. We're gonna finish it off with some Erin Elizabeth. We got some, oh, this is the Halloween block party. So there's 1, 2, 3, there's 12 of these, but I did not get 12. I got 6. So let me see. We got Witch Parking. So I got a mixture of things, but here is, I feel like, no, this is probably all right. Okay, so Witch Parking only. And there you can see all of them. I got Witch Parking, Witch House, Trick or Treat, Ghost House, Fright This Way, and I'm Here for the Booze. So it'll be kind of fun to figure out how to put those all together. And what is it? Let's see. I have the papers here of the things that were still outstanding. They're circled somewhere. There they are. Oh yeah, Fall Animal Trio by Puccini, and then Crafty Blue Bonnet, Hey Boo. I think that's it. Yep, so there's only 2 that I'm missing. So that was my market pre-order. All right, let's jump into some retreats recap from a couple weeks ago and some fun finds at the Stitchery Nook and Debbie's Quilt Shop. Okay, so Floss Friends Retreat is a retreat that's put on by a couple friends, Mary and Janice, and they're super fun ladies. Okay, this was free table. Super fun ladies. It was a small retreat, like 20-25 people, so nothing huge. They had so many fun things on the free table. Look at these. This pack of beads. I think some of these things were some previous retreats. So yeah, I can't show you the other things because some of those things I'm actually going to turn into things for people. So all right, from the free table, there were a ton of cross stitch magazines, and there's a couple cute things in this one. I didn't take the time to look through all of the different ones, but this was one of the things that I liked. This, like I said, I love me some houses, this row of houses, so I could totally like do some fun things with that. I'm wondering though if is it just repeating it around? Oh, and then this cow I thought was fun. Yeah, there were a couple of good things in there. Kind of wondering if those houses now are I think they're just going to be repeats. Just repeat all the way around. Yep, sweet. All right, some more of my freebie table stuff. Here is one of the Mermaid Magic. This is, thought that would be cute. Got a couple little floss cards. Ink circles. Fleur de Lis. It's a fun one. Jardin Privé, Mademoiselle Rose. Look at that one. And I saw it done too. It is so cute. Halloween Memories. Happy Halloween. Some little blocks. Sweet Spring by Satsuma Street. I wonder if there's a picture in this one. It looks like it might just be the pattern. I'll hold it back here. It's an Easter bunny. The Silver Needle. It looks like there were some different like club things that were part of it from the Silver Needle. We've got Neath the Trellis, a little bunny thing. And then so they've got like, I don't know, the sunflower, Be Mine. And then there's this fun little house. Since I started doing a little bit of embroidery, I found this embroidery, the canvas embroidery stitches. So some different textures and different things to like work through on that one. In our, Carol Manning was the designer that came, and I have that pattern around here somewhere. They did a little bingo game with cards, and in my little bag I had got some yellow 18 count Ada, And then I think, I'm not sure if there was more that I had there or not, but oh, I had some floss rings from the freebie table. My friend Debbie is creating some acrylic floss tags, and you can use a little Sharpie to write on them for projects. So I'm going to try those out and see how they work. Christy was at our table and she gave us this cute little tin. We got to go through some fun little stickers. There's some floss in there. There's scissors. There's, oh gosh, what did she call it? It's the Snag Nabbit, but she called the snag or something like that. But the stickers I got, in my defense, I was left unsupervised. And, oh my gosh, look at this. Yeah, those two go together, don't they? I think so. There's some bobbins in there. There's little eyebrow or eyelash thingies to clean, and then she gave some of those too. So those were some fun things. Thank you, Christy. We had, here's a little highlighter as well. Let's see. My friend Debbie gave me one. She made this little jean little thing. Just got this little bag with some clippies in it, some eyelash cleaner thingies. Let's see. In our little swag bags, somebody is a paper crafter and created this fun little notebook holder. So, and I used it when I was there for the Hello from Liz Matthews stuff. And I had a little pen in here. Not Hello from Liz Matthews, Carolyn Manning. And then from the Stitchery Nook, they gave everybody one of these with a coupon. So that was fun. Fun, fun, fun. Nice, low-key, relaxing retreat. Saw some people I haven't seen for a while. That was good. All right, now to the shopping part of it. One of the things that I found, and this will be part of plans soon, I got Glendon Place. What's it called here? It is called Rambunctious Raccoons, and they had this stitched up, and it was so cute. So I kitted it up, and Christy also bought this, so hopefully we can do this as a start at the retreat in Tennessee, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, coming up, Stitching in the Smokies. So think of that later for some plans. And I also kitted up another project, and I am not sure. I've buried my iPad again. I'm not going to take forever to look for it. Oh, I found it already. Let's see if I've got it on this. I might just have it on my phone. From All Forest Embroidery, Moon Deer. And I went to go find the conversion that Julie from Floss Paper Scissors was doing, and I pulled some of her flosses, but then there was one of them that the name was mixed up on the website, so I couldn't. It was something pear or pear something, red pear or pear red, I don't remember, but it was on there the wrong way, so I couldn't find it. So I just went off and did my own little conversion, and I bought 3 of every color because I wasn't sure what to do. So these are, let's just pick out the main colors, shall we? Since I said I have 3 of every color. Let's see. That one. There's this one. Do I have that one already? I don't think I have that one there already. Well, this will get the gist of it. So these are the colors that I've chosen to work with, and I'm going to use, it is Sand Dollar Lugana by Bestitch Me. It's a 28 count, and this is going to be my moon deer. I don't want to start it until I see Julie's. Hopefully I'll be able to see her sometime in the future. She'll probably have it all done before I get to, but I also bought some beads. So some of the colors to go along with some of the colors that I grabbed, like this is purple, there's a copper, and then a little pinky rose. So maybe I'll be able to do some beads on mine as well and incorporate some of that fun greatness. But yeah, so that's All Forest Embroidery Moon Deer. So I have that kitted up. So I'll probably start that next year. Maybe like a next spring kind of a thing. Maybe a reward for me on getting my whips down to a point where I want to have them down to. That means I have to really get going on that plan. All right, but don't worry, there's a lot more. Those are just the two things that I kitted up specifically. I found some flagstone seraphim fabrics. It's 16 count. It's this really cool purple. It's like a purpley gray. And then overcast Cedar River linens, 18 count. I saw this somewhere and I was like, oh, I like that. Pumpkin patch, 18 count. And then Bee's Knees Seraphim, 16 count. I got some Christmas pins. Tis Halloween Blackbird Designs. And it's a book of all kinds of different little mini Halloween related stockings. So there's a ton of them in that. Super cute. I got a Jim Shore. I got the Owl Gnome kit. I got the Witch from Cottage Garden. I might have this one already, but I don't know. Rabbits and Roses from the Little Stitcher. The Shepherd's Year, I got December. I decided I wasn't sure. I got to see some of them in person, like and so I decided which ones I wanted to get. That was the only one I decided I want to get right now. Magic Candlemas. I think this is really pretty. This is from the Little Stitcher as well. It's a lot of white stitching, but it's super cute. I love those candles at the top, and that sheep, of course. Harvest Etchings. Barbara Anna design. Something Wicked. I did not have this one, so. And then I saw the new Primitive Hair and decided I wanted to get that. There are some cute things in there. This one, I saw this and I didn't realize this was a Nashville exclusive, and so I grabbed it, and when I saw it I was like, oh, that's really cool, and then I read on. And it's called Joy, from Shakespeare's Peddler. It's a Nashville exclusive. And when I went up there, she says, do you want the thread pack? And I said, yes, please. So I got the thread pack for it as well. Christmas Spin. It's a 4-pack from Pickle Barrel Design. Well Hung. Plead the Fifth, Bring Wine, and Naughty List. And they're 3x5, so they're a decent quick stitch. Waxing Moon Design, Witch's Brew Pub, and they had these models, and I got the buttons that were on it as well. And I found out Waxing Moon Design is actually local to them, so they have a lot of their models. This one is called Bittersweet Autumn. And the Autumn Mini Rounds. These were super cute. Have a Starry Halloween. Starry Halloween. And then this one is Acorn Halloween. And Plum Street. This one here, Nightshade Bird. They were doing a drum class, and I didn't participate in the drum class, but I heard and got a few good tips out of all of it. And I have a new take on Plum Street. When I see drums on the front cover, that means you need to look at the back and also see what else is there. I saw this stitched when she was making it into a drum, and it was cool, and I would never have picked out to do it or stitch it based on this, but what I saw stitched was pretty cool. Let's see, we got, where are, okay, haha. There was a partial piece of fabric by Fabric Flare, and this is called Twilight Silver. It's sparkly and it's silver and pinky. It's just a partial piece, but it was cool. I got this for my Moon Deer for All Forced Embroidery for that thing. Okay, this is the Carolyn Manning design. It's from the Floss Friends Retreat, and it's called All Around the Garden. So it has multiple colorways. So that was our pattern that we got. And I kitted up 2 more things. Now these are definitely not right now starts. I got Summer Quakers and the Valdani threads. This is my first Valdani thread purchase. And I also got the threads for Autumn Quakers. They didn't have Autumn Quakers. I might already have that up there. If not, that'll be a next purchase. One more little bag from Stitchery Nook. There's this cute little spool keep, and it says make it quick. And I think all I have to do is actually glue the thing up on top. That's it. There was a Picture This Plus Halloween pack of fabric, and it is 16 count. So I got some needle minders. I got a sparkly cupcake and a fun little, this one's Michelle ink. It's just a fun little like broachy buttony kind of look. I picked up some more Pony Black needles. I got some 26 and 28s, or 24 and 26. Oh, I got, one of the people at the retreat passed out a fun little goodie bag, and there's like these little, it's like pom-poms with acorn tops glued to them. They're cute. Now I know what I'm having for a snack later. Okay, that was Stitchery Nook. Debbie's Quilt Shop. And not my friend Debbie, but she never even went down there. They had a quilt made up with some really fun, it's like a floral patriotic design pattern or material, and I'm pretty sure I've got some of that in my room upstairs. And this was the pattern they used, Patriotic Pride. So I thought that was really fun. I got some material that will go in together. I got I think it's these two to go together, and this is fun. This is like old-timey kind of stuff. So there's that, and then this to go with it. So that's a fun little duo. And then look at this. It's orange. It has these sparkly little dots. And look at what I have to go with that. These cute hedgehogs. And then I can't pass up cows. I got some cows and some chicken wire. And this I thought was fun. And I got this to go with it. And then we got some tractors with a little robin egg blue kind of spatter design. I might have some of this already, but I don't know. I found the green spatter kind of to go with it. And then this was a new line that they had just gotten in, these bees. And then I got this to go with it. So I had some fun picking out there. And they had this quilt done as a sample, and I'm like, I would like to have that quilt kit, the quilt kit, please. It's called Wildlife Trail, and this is it. It is so cool. And these are the fabrics for it. So, yes. So that was all of my fun that I've had the last couple weeks. I feel like I've done some other things too. I've been going into the office a few more times. It's funny how your schedule gets so busy when you have like 3 hours of your day taken up by driving to the office back and forth. So it's not fun, not ideal, but it is what it is. Let's see. I think that's everything I have. So what I have for plans next. So from now until the 1st or 2nd or something like that. Well, okay, so from now until the 3rd, I have to look at the calendar. Yes, now until the 3rd, I will be stitching on Halloween stuff or whatever's in my pile right over here. I'll be working on my current knitting stuff, and I have a Mitchell Wool event at Be Woolen. It's like the 1st and 2nd of, the 1st and 2nd of November. We have Halloween. Have all the Halloween candy I need, all those Halloween decorations. I think I put them in earlier. It's been broken up quite a few videos today, so I think I said that earlier. If not, we'll throw them in at the end. And then get ready for the stitching in the Smokies, and I leave for that on the 4th. So going to Tennessee, and then after that we're having a trip to Bemidji. So it'll be all kinds of fun stuff in November. So now clean up the mess, get some things underway, get some laundry done so I can sit down and stitch. There we are. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I know this has been most of my day here, so I will leave you with a smile, sparkle, shine, and we'll see you again in a couple weeks, I think it is. See ya.